What's up, guys? My name is Darius P, and welcome, baby. Welcome to my first Division 2 video. Tom Clancy's The Division 2 to be exact. And ladies and gentlemen, we are talking about weapons and sidearms, main weapons and sidearms in this video. Ubisoft just released an article and I haven't read it yet, but I know it's talking about weapons and sidearms. So I'm reading this for the first time, and you're gonna be getting my reaction right now. Okay, so let's get it. This is the first article in a series of development blogs that will be releasing up until the launch of the Division 2. In this series, they will be diving into different aspects of the game to give us detailed insights and information. In this article, they're going through all things weapons, including weapon types, exotics, grenades, talents, and mods. Oh baby, let's get to it. Main weapons and sidearms. The Division 2, they have reworked weapon handling from scratch to deliver a more realistic experience and more interesting gameplay. I really like the gunplay in the Division. I mean, it was the best to me, and a lot of people that I know that played the Division. It had the best gunplay of any game I've ever played, and it's not even close. Well, it may be close, but it still has the best. The recoil system is all new, and every weapon will feel unique and behave in its own way. Secondly, they have added another weapon category, which is rifles. This means that in the Division 2, we will have assault rifles, marksman rifles, submachine guns, shotguns, light machine guns, pistols, and then the new category, just rifles. Okay. Rifles will be an all new category and will include all semi-automatic, automatic, and burst rifles. There are several reasons that they have decided to introduce this category, the main one being the balancing perks. In the Division, the many different rifles are grouped into two categories, the assault rifle or marksman rifle category. In the Division 2, we've added a third category for these weapons. This will allow them to create specific and relevant bonuses for semi-auto and burst fire rifles, as well as other weapons. Their ambition with these changes is to have a great variety of equally viable weapons in the game so that we will have a wider range of weapons to melt noobs in the dark zone with. They didn't put that, I put that part in there. That was me. They didn't say that. They didn't say that. That was me. Okay, exotics. For the Division 2, they knew they wanted exotic weapons to be more exciting, and they have put a lot of effort into each and every exotic weapon for the Division 2. From an art perspective, the exotic weapons will stand out a lot more in the sequel. Each weapon will have its own unique look and be clearly distinguishable. Every visual element of the weapons will tell a bit about the story and theme of the weapon, all connected to the lore. Each exotic weapon will have its place in the world. Grenades. In the Division, there are 6 different kinds of grenades available, and everyone can use them. Here we go. For the Division 2, we have decided to go in a different direction regarding grenades. Okay. This time around, your grenades will be connected to your specialization, which aren't unlocked until level 30. During level 1 through 29, the concussion grenade will be the only one available to you. So as we're going through the story, we won't have shock, incendiary, frag grenades, only concussion grenade. And then once we reach level 30, there will be 3 additional types of grenades, each tied to a specialization. Flashbang grenade, the sharpshooter, incendiary grenade, demolitionist, and frag grenade, survivalist. I can already tell y'all, I'm going demolitionist. Whenever you switch specialization, you will also switch grenade type. This means you will never have, for example, a flashbang, and an incendiary grenade at the same time. However, the concussion grenade will always be available no matter what specialization you use. Okay. I'm liking this. I'm liking this. This makes sure that grenades can be powerful and useful without being such a large part of your arsenal. Thank you so much. Thereby invalidating a lot of other sources of damage. It also means that you will have a much clearer idea of capabilities of each player in PvP and PvE, depending on how they've chosen their specialization. So if somebody just come up to me and hit me with a frag grenade, I know at once they're using survivalists. Or incendiary grenade, demolitionist, and flashbang grenade sharpshooter. I'm loving that. So when you throw a grenade, if the person is smart, they immediately know what type of class that you have on. I like it. I like it. Not only will it help when facing enemies, it will also add more depth to the assembly of your own squad. Based on what activity you will be engaging with, whether it be raid, missions, or PvP, different grenade types might be more valuable than others. I love this, but the thing is, in PvP, you know how we are. One thing is always better than all the others. I don't care what PvP I don't care what type of balancing. Every PvP game always has one or two guns or one or two classes that are just a lot better. It's just the way it is. Well, maybe Overwatch, maybe that game. Now let's talk about mods. In the sequel, Division 2, mods will be unlocked and not looted. Okay, so I'm not just gonna find that 4x scope of their reflex sights or whatever. There will be come on, why you being so good to us? The reason for this change is that some mods were seen as must-have upgrades on all weapons. Yep. Which led to the modding experience becoming less interesting. It also made reloading less important due to inflated magazine sizes and weapon handling less dynamic because of the high handling numbers on the mods. For the Division 2, they will change the mod system so that modding the weapon will be about customizing its feel and use to fit your playstyle rather than about mandatory upgrades. Once the mod is unlocked, it will always be unlocked, and it can be used on as many weapons as you want simultaneously. However, not every mod will fit every weapon. Different weapons have different caliber, and of course, the same goes for muzzle attachments and magazines. Now, me personally, what I'm hoping that like the 4x scopes, hollow sights, 3x, 2x, all of those will be a lot more valuable in this game, because in Division 1, you just ran right up into somebody's face and everybody just used iron sights. Iron sights or red dots. Like what else were you gonna use? Unlike in the first division, mods will have set stats and they will be the same for everyone. However, in addition to positive stats, there will also be negative ones. For example, an extended magazine will give you more rounds, but it will also give you lower reload speed because it's bigger and heavier. That makes a lot of sense. The purpose of this is to be able to have an unlock system where you choose mods based on personal preference while still keeping it balanced. So you're not gonna have a fast extended magazine. You're not gonna have fast hands and extended magazine. It's just not happening, people. Since all the mods have negative effects, you will have to evaluate whether a certain stat is valuable enough to trade off with the negative stat. For example, if you have a weapon that you like but it kicks a bit too much for your taste, perhaps you can sacrifice a little bit of accuracy or range to make the handling more comfortable for you. In line with the rest of the game, we have pushed the realism of the mod system quite a lot. The positive/negative stat systems will bring realism by itself, but other aspects of the mods have been considered as well. For example, instead of getting bigger mags and percentage, you will get the exact number of extra rounds relevant for that weapon type in real life. This means there won't be any plus 121% magazines in the Division 2. This will make the reload speed and magazine size of each weapon much more relevant, as well as making reloading a more dynamic and common part of the combat rhythm for both PvE and PvP. I'm liking this a whole lot, people. Let's go to weapon talents. I know you guys want to hear about these weapon talents. Let's go to them right now. In the Division 2, the talent system will be completely reworked and you will have all new talents. In the first game, weapon talents have two types of requirements: a minimum amount of main stats and some kind of action to activate the talent. For the sequel, we have reworked the requirement system to make the creation of builds more interesting and creative. Ooh, I like those two words together, baby. For the Division 2, we want talents. So am I gonna have which one was it? The head one, headshots. I don't even remember the talent's name. It's been so long. For the Division 2, we want talent to play a bigger role in your builds and make the assemblage of a build more fun. You already know I got y'all on the builds, man. Therefore, the requirements for a talent will be able to be pretty much anything. For example, having a gear piece with a particular brand, a certain attribute, or having a specific weapon type equipped. The only restriction is that each talent will have a gameplay theme, and the weapons requirement will be connected to that theme. Mm. This will give you a greater understanding of how the talent can be used and whether it fits your playstyle or not. Another new feature is the augmented reality tracker that will sit on the side of your guns when you scope in. It is a real-time tracker the your for your weapons talent that will show different things depending on what talent you have equipped. For example, it can light up when the talent is activated or help you keep count of shots left until the talent activates, etc. The purpose of this is to make it easier for you to understand your talents and use them in the most efficient way. Even though talents as a feature is confirmed, any talents, bonuses, or stats shown before the game's release are subject to change. Ladies and gentlemen, weapon talents, mods, grenades, exotics, it's all changing in the Division 2, and I can't wait. My name is Darius P. Thanks for watching.